Support and resistance is one of the most common price action strategies, and today I'm going to be showing you exactly how I do it and how exactly it must be done to so that you can make profit, right? So stick with me till the end, and I'll show you a very cool strategy when using one support and resistance that most of the books show you, right? But it will make you very profitable, right? So I'm just going to go in general what support and resistance is. Right, so support resistance is just what. So support is when you're supporting something, you're lifting it up, right? Resistance is so like what, pushing it downwards. That's done so that you get the general idea of what support and resistance is. Right, so support and resistance. So let's take for example over here. Right, so these are just horizontal what areas of what areas of interest, right? So on support and resistance, we've got what. So right over here, when checking for what these two examples, right? So right over here, this is a what a support zone. Why? Because it's pushing what the market what to go up, right? So it's supporting what this level E, this area of interest over here, right? It's pushing what that market price up, right? So this is what a support level generally, right? And this is what a resistance level over here, right? Generally, what does a resistance level say? What they say, you're pushing what the market price what downwards, right? So that here, you just mark what your support and resistance over here. So this is what a support level, right? And this is what a resistance level, right? So carry out this practice, right? So that you'll be able to what to get the general idea, right? And take note. I'm just marking what my supported resistance over here, and at the end I'll show you, as in a minute, I'll show you something interesting about what general supported resistance that we're marking, right? So that you what be able to get the concept that will make you money in the market, right? So after marking up what your support and resistance, right? You got your watch chart looking something like that, like this. So we're just marking somewhere where it was where we haven't marked what before, right? So I think that I've marked what enough what support and resistance is over here, right? So when I'm using support and resistance, I don't like to think of it as an exact point, right? Why? Because most of the times, especially when you're trading on synthetics, right, it doesn't respect that specific area, right? It will just maybe if you put your stop loss exactly on the resistance on the support, right, it will just hit your stop loss and then continue on in your direction, right? So you got quite disappointed, right? So when you're trading what a support, let's take for example this level over here, right? When the market pulls back to this one support level again, right? You're looking to what to buy, right? So right over here, when it pulls back to this one to this support level, you'll be looking to what to buy, but you don't buy yet, right? What do you wait for? Comment in the comment section down below if you think you know what you have to look for first before entering the trade, right? So on the support level, we're looking to buy, and on the resistance level, we're looking to sell, right? So when you approach what the support or resistance level, you don't buy yet or sell yet. Why? Because we have to look for, I guess you guessed it correct, right? We have to wait for the candlestick confirmation, right? So right here on this support level here, right? We've got support level here, and we've got a pushback, and this is also what a support level, right? So on the support level, you are looking to buy, right? But wait for a candlestick confirmation, right? And this candlestick confirmation is we've got an engulfing candle over here, right? So we take our trade what on this engulfing candle over there after the close of that engulfing candle, right? Another a tip that I'm going to be sharing with you, right? As you can see over here, we had a gap, right? This gap over here, right? That's liquidity in the market, right? So that gap has to be filled. So that's another further confirmation that we'll be looking for. That will what? That will show that we will be buying out up until what cover this gap up until here, right? So our take profit was here over on this one on the supply zone over here, right? That was our first take profit. Why? Because what? As you can see, we're in a downtrend. We broke what? This whole like trend line over here. We broke this low, we broke this low, right? So we are sort of like in a downtrend, right? So on the next supply level, that's when you exit the market, right? I just wanted to show you just the general idea of what we'll be looking at, right? And right here, we've got a resistance zone over here, right? This resistance, right? And we draw it further into the future, right? So when do you enter over here? Since we're already in a downtrend, so this will be what we're going to be holding this a little bit further rather than what than this small uptrend that I was showing you. I just wanted to show you an example for a buy, right? On this resistance level, right? And as I said, I don't like to think of it as an exact area. As you can see right here, if your stop loss was just immediately above, right, it would have been hit, right, and it would have continued downward, right? So I personally place it, if not here, right, I place it above the previous high. This will be obviously more safer and it's more chances of it working out, right? So right here on the resistance zone, right, we do enter for a sell right here, right? We've got a weak rejection over there, right? So slow down in what momentum because we are still like consolidating, right? So we've got what you enter some over here, right? On this engulfing candle right here, right? And it pulls back on you, right? But your stop loss obviously wouldn't have been hit, right? And we've got another engulfing candle downwards, right? And then we what eventually continue to going downwards, right? So looking at this, generally this would have been about a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? So that's what you look for when you are trading what supported resistance, right? So as I said, mentioned earlier, I'm going to be showing you something quite interesting about what support and resistance. And if you have been trading support and resistance for a while, I guess you'd have noticed it already, right? When a support gets broken, it becomes the resistance, right? So that's what I call flip zones, right? I just heard the term and I just call them what flip zones, right? So a broken support becomes a resistance, right? So right over here, this support here, when it gets broken, right? It gets broken over here, right? When the market pulls back to this specific area, now this support zone is now acting as what? As a resistance zone, right? As you can see, we've got what? We end after what? Candlestick confirmation, we've got this quick rejection, slow down in momentum, right? And we continue to going downwards, right? So a broken support acts as what? As a resistance. We also have this support level right here, right? It doesn't get respected over here, right? It gets broken, right? And then this pullback to that support level is now acting as what? As a resistance, right? And after showing what weak rejections over here, we went downwards, right? So that's what you look for. That's the best setup when trading what support and resistance. I don't usually trade what the support and resistance when it's respecting. I usually trade what these breakouts. Why? Because they are frequent and they work most of the times, right? They are respected more, right? And as you can see, this level, right, it was a support, it gets broken, acts as a resistance. That resistance again gets broken over here, acts as a support 1-2 times. This time, right? And there's this also this time right over here, right? So it acts as what? As a resistance zone, as a support zone 2 times, right? So that's generally how you look at the market. That's how I want you to analyze the market. And whenever you look at the market, uh, keep checking for something that occurs most of the time, right? So right over here, we've got what? Right over here. This is what the support zone. Let's see what as you can see, right? As I was saying, showing you, this strategy works most of the time, right? This breaks out here, the support zone breaks out. We've got a soul like the retest, but it didn't reach this area exactly, right? So we wouldn't have entered here, we wouldn't have kept it, right? But over here, right? Check how it was a sniper entry, right? So over here, when you enter yourself, it went down, right? So that's just another tip that I want to show you guys, right? So if you like the content, like, subscribe, and share, right? And I'll keep on posting when you have got when you didn't understand. Comment in the comment section below so that I know that I also have to explain that part to you, right? If there's something that you want to know, or maybe regarding price action for the meanwhile, right? But any other strategy, so that I know that you guys are interested in the topics, so that I can create more videos on that, right? So that's it for this video, guys. So